Hey, it's Lewis from the Angry Geeks, and I'm at the Huxon Reed Community Arts Center right here in Greenfield, Massachusetts for the Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show. Jamie Dolan is off on Themyscira because she's covering another convention, but I'm going to be hanging out right here today. We're going to bring you the best of comic books that could offer right here in Greenfield. We're going to have Jack Purcell from DC Comics, Tim Lawson from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and more. We're going to have vendors, people dressed up like me, but you guys see me dressed like this every week, and we're going to have some fun. So come on, Greenfield. Let's go on this Angry Geeks special. Hey, we're here with Kit Henry. This is Kit's brainchild. Kit, I've been coming here for the past, 3-4 years?
3 years now.
3 years. What made you want to do this on your own?
I'd been to several other comic conventions around the region, and I noticed that here in our space of New England that there was no comic book show. So I got together with Ben, the owner of Huxon Reed, and we planned everything out and organized the show.
So now I noticed the layout this year is totally different than last year, brother. We have now comics on the stage, the premier artists, Jack Purcell and Tim Lawson, down on the floor. Why did you change the layout? Because it just totally blew my mind.
I thought it might be easier for the fans to visit, and it would be more personal if we took the artists off the stage this year.
Oh,
put them down on the floor with everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, you guys should come down here. If you're not here this year, come next year because hopefully it'll be another year. Are you planning one?
Oh, yeah, we'll be back here this year, actually, on October 9th.
October 9th, same price, $5 admission. Come here. Tell them that the Angry Geeks sent you because this is an Angry Geeks approved con. Thank you once again for having us here to host this great event. This is Kit from His and Her Comics. Make sure you come by. They're Angry Geeks approved. The con is Angry Geeks approved. Kit, where can they find you on social media?
You can find us at Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show.
And the shop?
And at His and Hers Comics.
Where's it located?
On Bank Row in Greenfield, Massachusetts.
There you go. God, you got it. Snap it, snap it, snap it. Cut the camera. Let's go. Hey, we're here on the first floor of the convention. Right behind me, we got Jack Purcell. You know him from Faces and Heels podcast with moi. We got Jim Lawson from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michael Dooney. We got Marcus McGuire. We got so many people down here to talk to, so many vendors. I know I'm going to be spending some money. We got Neil from Team Angry Junior. That's right, the junior version of the Angry Geeks, brother. We're going to have a blast right here. Let's go. You don't look like you're doing anything.
I'm not.
I know. You're never doing anything.
Scribbling on this piece of paper.
Why don't you tell everybody who you are?
I'm Jack Purcell, and I happen to know this guy from the Faces and Heels podcast and worked for DC, Marvel, Disney, worked with Stan Lee, a lot of professional wrestlers, all kinds of fun stuff. So we got a bunch of work here at the Western Mass Comic Show in Greenfield, Massachusetts.
Well, you do know that this is a special on our TV station where Faces and Heels kind of airs, so why don't you plug that?
That's right, Faces and Heels podcast. This Tuesday, we've got Becca. You know Becca.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The boyfriend material.
Boyfriend material, Becca, yeah.
Got Becca. She's going to be on and talking about her return coming up to pro wrestling. And we've got more guests after that. So Becca is going to be huge on Tuesday. So if you're around on Tuesday, and what's Tuesday, the 1st?
June 1st.
June 1st. You should tune in for Becca.
All right, so with me, yeah, but you're the star of Faces and
What
Heels.
am I talking about? I'm being really humble with you.
You are. You're wicked humble. All right, so anyway, tell everyone what you're doing here at the Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show, Mr. Jack Purcell from Marvel and DC Comics.
That's right. Yeah, I'm doing some sketch covers. So
I do got a question. Did you draw this?
let me get my bingo card out so I can get the center spot for that question. Yes, I drew everything, and I am sitting in front of my banner with complimentary colors and my name on it, but maybe I should shift.
Your name is A-like?
If I slap you hard enough, those glasses are going to go flying that way.
Do you like these glasses?
I do.
You better like these glasses.
I love those glasses.
You paid for them.
I know I'm going to be seeing them every Tuesday night now.
Yes, you are.
To get used to liking them. So we've got some prints from some pro wrestling shows, different appearances and signings, and I've got original art. I hear somebody likes this X-Men piece.
I do, and hopefully it's going to end up in the Geek later because I never seen this before. Can I hold it up? I'm going to hold it up anyway. I don't care. Look at this. Now, you've been holding it out on me because I never seen this in Jack's portfolio, and neither has anyone in the Angry Geeks household. This is phenomenal. And it's right here at the Greenfield, Western Mass comic book show at the Hawks and Reed Community Center. And this is, like, amazing.
I appreciate the compliments, and I love the glasses, but it's obvious they aren't prescription.
Yeah, they are.
We're going to check your prescription this week.
Anyway, tell us about your Patreon.
Patreon.com. Come check out Jack Purcell. Support me. You can get a commission at a discounted price if you support me for a few months on there. $5 is the least expensive tier. You get to see my artwork in its entirety, and I don't post it on social media, as you know.
I leak it.
So start talking, Lewis. Come on, you got to talk up the artwork.
Talk up the artwork. Yes, like I do every Tuesday night when I pimp them. Make sure you stop by the Faces and Heels Instagram page, Fake Faces and Heels Facebook page. Stop by and catch our live streams where I pimp this man's artwork because he doesn't know how to do it himself. Get a commission. It's great for the holidays because the holiday season is going to be coming up really, really soon. And yeah, he is an Angry Geeks approved artist. Jack Purcell, the one and only. He's here, right here today, and he's coming through your video scope, Greenfield. Check him out. Say goodbye, Jack.
Check us out, guys. Tuesday night.
I said say goodbye, Jack.
Bye.
I said say goodbye, Jack.
Bye, Jack.
Mike?
Mike's fine.
Michael.
Whatever.
Whatever. You're the star here. We're at Hawks
I
and
use
Reed.
Michael professionally.
Okay.
Mike casually.
Well, if you ever watch my show, you know I'm pretty not professional. I mean, Jim will tell you, Jack will tell you, everyone will tell you. So I'm pretty much not a professional guy. I mean, look at me. Do I look professional?
No comment.
No comment. Anyway, what are you doing here today at the Hawks and Reed Community Arts Center at the Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show?
Working on Memorial Day weekend.
I know. Doesn't it suck? I mean, I got my TV station here.
Don't these people have calendars? Don't they realize?
I know. That nobody does it. They don't know. They say, Lewis, you need to go out here. You need to interview people. You need to interview Michael, Mike, whatever. Be professional. I'm like, I'm not professional. I'm not at all. I'm doing cowboy crap. I'm out here dressed as the Western Massachusetts Macho Man at the Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show with Mike, talking about comic books. Anyway, what do you got working on?
Today I am doing sketches mostly of the Ninja Turtles, which I worked on forever.
Forever, ever, ever?
Yes, since the 80s.
Since the 80s. So what have you been doing since the 80s?
I'm a professional drawer. I draw.
My God, really? You're that guy? Anyway, thank you for being on. I mean, it's really cool. We talk to Jim quite often, but we never really talk to you. And this is our first encounter.
Yeah, I'm more of a mystery.
Yes, you are. In the industry forever. What actually, this is the first time you're here at this show, right?
No, I was here in the fall.
You were here in the fall.
Yeah, sitting upstairs on the stage.
Okay. Out of all the turtles, which is your favorite?
I don't do that.
Why? What was your favorite storyline?
God. It's all a blur.
I know it is, but come on, you got to be different than Jim.
I am different than Jim.
I'm talking about answers.
Oh.
Yes.
My favorite storyline ever was... Yeah, I can't help you with
When
that.
they did the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it when the turtles wore bandanas and they fought people.
That's mine too. Oh my God. That is my favorite story too. And when they used the weapons, that was
when they went in space.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the early Eastman and Laird days, I loved that storyline.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
The Triceratons.
That was one of my favorites too. Out of all the movies, what is your favorite?
I have not seen the Michael Bay movies.
Thank God. They don't
care.
exist.
I don't care. I like the first one.
The first one. Okay.
We actually went to the set of the first one
I heard that rumor. I did.
Yep.
Okay, so current projects, anything current you're working on?
I still do toy design work, and I do covers for comics.
Okay. Now, if someone were to reach you on the interwebs
Yes.
and would like a commission, where could they find you?
Instagram probably is easiest.
Okay. And what is your lead time for commissions?
It depends. Like mostly in the summertime, most of my commissions are towards cons that I'm doing.
Okay.
But
What is your next convention that you'll be at?
Heroes in Charlotte, my
Hero-
favorite convention. No
What?
offense, guys.
No offense. Why is that your favorite convention?
It's just so awesome. You know, it's very creator and comic focused. So
Okay, what's the weirdest commission? Now, this is what I ask everyone. What is the weirdest commission that you have ever?
I don't
Been
get
asked.
involved with that kind of thing.
Really?
No. A lot of people, you know, ask for certain things. The turtles doing stuff, which I don't want to draw and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't go there.
Now, do you do other commissions besides the turtles, obviously?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so do you have anything other than that? I was looking at that, and my co-host would absolutely love that. Zantana is awesome. Your prints, though, your prints are what? Say if someone hold up another print. Say if someone watching through the video scope right now would like this print, and they're not here, can they get a print?
They're gonna cry because I really only sell prints at cons.
Oh, so they can't get a print through the video through Instagram.
No, not unless they're my best friend.
Am I your best friend?
No.
Ah, damn it. Anyway, once again, where can they find you on Instagram, please?
I think it's Michael Dooney art.
You think?
It's bookmarked at home, so I don't know.
You need a manager, Mr. Dooney. You need a manager.
Somewhere, but
Anyway, this is the one and only Michael Dooney, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle artist. The guy's a legend. He worked on the original series. Make sure you come down, see him, meet him at a convention, go to his favorite convention after your next convention or anywhere else in New England that you're going to be.
yeah, actually, Plastic City.
Plastic City Comic Con, Mr. Keith Gleason, good personal friend of mine. Tell him I sent you. He'll give you a deal on your table.
He actually gave me a table. So
See, because you know me. That's why.
I had nothing to do with you. But
All right, that's it. This interview's done. Western Mass Comic Book Show. We are with Mark McLaurin, Marvel Comics. Yes. Luke Cage.
Yes.
You look like Luke Cage.
I wish.
You- What brings you to Greenfield, Massachusetts, and why?
Well, I live near here. I'm from
You-
Western Mass.
No way, really?
Local.
Then how come you've never been on the Angry Geeks?
I don't know.
How come we never cross paths? That's weird. Every artist from Western Massachusetts or New England has been on the Angry Geeks. How come you haven't?
I don't know. I escaped your notice somehow. I'm stealthy that way.
Maybe. I mean, this is like just, but people have been hiding you from me.
I guess I'm kind of under the radar after because I worked at Marvel 10 years ago and I edited Hellraiser, Nightbreed. I edited Alien Legion. I worked for a lot of the Epic titles, so they were all creator-owned comics. But I also wrote Cage, so I wrote the full run of Cage. I've written some issues of The Punisher and Ultimate Spider-Man.
I am like baffled right now that we've never crossed paths or you've never been on.
Yeah, I have never.
My God, this is like a first. Oh, cool. So tell me more about you.
Well, I got into Marvel around the end of the Age of Shooter.
Okay.
And so I was under the tutelage of Mark Grunwald.
Yeah.
Mark was awesome. He taught me everything I knew. I grew into comics with like folks like David Wall and Mark Siri, and I worked with, I worked with Al Milgram. I was his assistant on, on the Marvel Fanfare, which I
Yes.
loved.
Okay.
And was an awesome series to work on.
Al's been on a few times. How come he hasn't been?
I don't know.
All these people that I work with.
See him, drop my name.
Dropping names. I'm like, I know him. I work with him. And like none of these people have said that you live in our area.
I don't know that they knew. I mean, I sort
Of
of
course
dropped.
they knew. They just had no idea.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I worked at comics. I worked at Marvel for 10 years, and then got let go at the big downsizing with Ron Perlman in the late 90s. And yeah, I've been went from career to career. After art school, I went right into comics. Worked there for 10 years. Went into interior.
Decorating.
No.
Design.
Yeah, for an architectural
Same thing.
firm. And I worked at a company called Great Source. I went to educational publishing. Worked at Houghton Mifflin as an art director for another 5 years, and moved to Western Mass to teach because I love the area. I love living here. I worked at a place in Boston, and it'd have pictures on the wall, and the pictures on the wall were of around.
It's called a museum.
Yeah, no.
I'm kidding.
They were beautiful, like pastoral scenes, and that was Western Mass. And I was like, that instead of having pictures on the wall, I think I'd like to go live there.
So what, the 413 or 508 area?
413.
Really? All right, that's it. That you're definitely going to live stream with us now because we have to have you on because this is like rites of passage. I can start like name dropping, and it's like the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon are like in a circle around.
I mean, I've been out of comics for at least 10 years, so I don't know any of the new names within the last 10 years. But
it's all the old timers.
Yeah,
I mean, look at me. Yeah. So what's it like being here today and meeting your fans and meeting people coming in here?
This is great because, I mean, again, people don't know me in this area. I'm able to go into comic shops and buy my old comics, and nobody knows, and I kind of like that anonymity. But I am.
All right, so what's your haunt? What is your haunt?
Where do I hang out?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. The thing is, I moved this area because I had 2 kids, and then my haunt became my house. So just raising kids and doing that.
No, what comic shop do you go to? What's your LCD?
Oh, I don't have one because when I went to.
Okay, well, good thing I'm here because we have what we call the Angry Geeks Approved program.
Okay.
And what that is all throughout New England we go around and we bless comic book shops. If you see the Angry Geeks Approved stamp, that means it is a safe haven for comic book collectors. That means whether you are green, purple, man, woman, child, whatever, you are safe to go in there because the staff, Alien 2, the staff will treat you like you are 100%, treat your child like they are God. You go in there and shop because they will treat you. One of those shops is right upstairs. Another one of those shops is right up. Holy moly, is right. No, in the con. Pay attention.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're here.
Yeah, they're here. They have a booth here. But in Greenfield, yes, they are. His and Her Comics, amazing comics, right here in Greenfield. Both Angry Geeks approved. In Northampton, Massachusetts, Holy Molies.
That I've been to.
Okay, they're Angry Geeks approved. They got the stamp right there. Just go in there and say, hey, I saw you on the Angry Geek Show. You guys are approved, and they will treat you good.
All right, cool. I will go.
You better. You better. Where can people find you on the social medias?
I'm at Idea Mechanics. I'm at ideamechanics.com. Mark at Idea Mechanics. Idea Mechanics on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram.
There you go. I'm going to go talk to some people walking the floor because a lot of these celebrities that are here, they're kind of boring. Let's go talk to the comic man. Hey, we're with Tim Lovett right here at the Hawks and Reed Community Arts Center at the Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show. He sought me out. He came up to me and said, hey, holy moly, the Angry Geeks Approved Comic Shop told me to look for you. What are you looking for? First of all, don't hand me any new papers. Don't hand me anything like that because I'm not going to take anything from you. What do you want to talk to me about?
Man, well, since you're not going to take anything from me, you know what I'm saying? How about you give something? You know what I mean?
Oh, sure. What do you need? Anything.
I just need you to give a little of your time and maybe come to our show right here at Hawks and Reed next Saturday. I am Tim Lovett.
I'm busy.
From the he's an angry geek. I am Tim Lovett from the Funstoppable Comedy is a Weapon, and we put on comedy shows. I'm a stand-up comic, and we do a thing called Forbidden Comedy, where we mix cosplay and comedy. We had our show last night, big turnout. This week at Hawks and Reed, next Saturday at Hawks and Reed, we're just doing a straight comedy show. So if you want to hear me tell some jokes, nerdy jokes about being a 40-year-old superhero, where my legs don't bend right, and I can't get my mom to put a down payment on a layer at this age, you should come check us out and listen to Angry Geeks.
I can relate, but what's cosplay?
Well, cosplay is when. Tell us a joke. Well, I live in the I guess this is the Pioneer Valley, and and I used to walk. I used to walk on the bike trail a lot, but I discovered that there's a lot of crazy people on the bike trail. I mean, I don't even call it a bike trail no more. I call it a psychopath.
No! That is Angry Geeks approved. Check you guys out. Where can we find you on Instagram? Where can we find you on the social media? Look through the video scope right now, brother, and tell them where they can find you.
You can find the Funstoppable Comedy at the Weapon, as Comedy is a Weapon, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, or next week you can find us right here at Hawks and Reed.
Found him! I found him! I found him first! I found him first! I found him first! You did! I found him first! I found him.
He don't even like you.
Rock, paper, scissors for you.
Oh.
Ah! We'll be right back. All right. Hey, we're with Casey Kohler. Do I always say your name wrong, or did I say it right?
Close enough. Collar.
Collar.
Like the thing on your shirt.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
spelled a little different.
I always say it wrong, I think. I don't know. Anyway,
Most people do.
What brings you to the Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show at the Hawks and Reed Community Center, besides talking to the Angry Geeks once again?
I mean, that's the number one reason. But besides that, I mean, it's my backyard. It's really nice to have a comic show right near where I live. I love the fun and enthusiasm for comics in the Western Mass area. So, and plus, I get to see all these other cool artists and vendors.
Cool. And it is kind of like a family reunion or a backyard barbecue.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of familiar faces, a lot of good people.
What do you got working on now? I know you're working on a commission right now, right?
Yeah. Transformers. Throwing a little My Little Pony now and again, and whatever kind of rare cover I get to work on through a comic shop that I work with a lot.
All right. Now, what is the weird? I ask Jack Purcell this every week because he and I work together. What's the weirdest commission? I don't know if I ever asked you this before. What's the weirdest commission you ever done?
Oh boy.
Or have I asked you this? I can't remember.
I can't remember. I've done some weird stuff. I mean, robots eating ice cream cones. Robots with a glass of champagne. Nothing too absurd, but I'd say robots eating ice cream is pretty absurd anyway. So
Okay,
we'll go with that.
when you are at home
Yeah.
and you're working on something, what are you jamming to?
Oh, God. It's a good question. A lot of stuff. I like some old school hip hop, Del the Funky Homo Sapien. I like to listen to some classic Queen, David Bowie, Kendrick Lamar. For instrumentals, I put on a lot of video game music.
Ooh, nice.
Super Metroid soundtrack, different Zelda Symphony Orchestra soundtracks, stuff like that. So,
Good segue. What are you playing right now?
what am I playing? Oh, God. I don't play much. I used to be a huge gamer back in the 90s, but now it's like whatever my son is into. Like, I'll play Fortnite with him or Miles Morales Spider-Man. That was a cool game.
So you got a PS5?
PS4.
Okay, good. All right, good.
We're close.
All right, now, good segue. You mentioned your son.
Yeah.
Over on your right, your daughter is here.
Yeah.
Dude, she's freaking amazing.
She's outstanding. She kind of has been drawing since she was little. I would kind of lay on the floor and draw with her as soon as she could hold a pencil. So she's been working on it for a long time. And she uses her iPad with Procreate, and she's just so good with those digital tools. It's like she blows me out of the water with color work.
I wasn't going to say anything, but her, dude, her My Little Pony, I mean, we got some shots, did we not, Mr. Producer? Pull one of them up right now. This is Casey's daughter's stuff right here. This is just, I walked by. I mean, my producer was like, look at this. And then when I was talking to her, she goes, oh, my dad's. I'm like, Casey's your dad? Yeah. Like, what? Put her to work. You can retire.
That's not a bad idea, honestly. But you could put my ponies side by side with hers, and I think most people would choose hers. I've got one in here somewhere.
All right, let's do a side-by-side comparison. All right, I'm going to hold this up. All right, now, through the video scope, Mr. Cameraman, pull up Casey's daughter side by side. Those of you watching, on Greenfield Public Access Television and through the internet. Vote A for Casey or B for Casey's daughter. Answer us on the Angry Geeks website or the Greenfield Public Access GCTV website, and then we'll shoot Casey a DM through Facebook or go to Casey. Where can they go to? Or go to the Greenfield Public Access website and let us know whose is better. Casey, where can they find you on the interwebs?
Oh, well, I'm on Twitter under my name, twitter.com/KCWCollar. Instagram, it's CWC_artist. And that's pretty much it. I'm rarely on Facebook.
Oh, you see that? Now he's kind of chicken because we just put him to the test. Anyway, Casey, thank you so much. Brother, it's always a pleasure. Hold up one of your prints. Hold up that Grimlock for me, please. Original art. This is not a print. This is some original art right here. Oh, this is a print of original art. That's the print of it. This is outstanding. Dude, always a pleasure talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
And great parenting, man. All right, we're going to go talk to some man on the floor interviews. See ya. Western Massachusetts, man on the floor interview. Who are you?
I'm Mike D.
And who are you?
Ben C.
So we got Mike D and we got Ben C.
It's the reverse.
Oh, so it's Mike D and Ben C?
Mike D, and that's Ben C.
Oh, so this is Ben C and this is Mike D.
That's right.
What brings you guys to the Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show?
Just to look around, see if I can find some comic books. I found some Alice Cooper comic books.
Did you find any?
Yes.
What you got? Bring them out. Bust them out. Now, are you a comic collector, Ben?
Yes.
Or are you a flipper?
I am a collector.
You're a collector. Cool. Oh, no, don't show me. Show the camera.
Alice Cooper.
So what is the appeal of the Alice Cooper comic books?
Mainly because I am a huge Alice Cooper fan.
Name 2 songs.
If
it takes you that long, you're really not a fan. Come on now. Now, you guys said that you're the fan of the Angry Geek Show, so you know I'm going to bust you on it. If you're a true fan, you should know 2 songs off the top of your head. School's Out for the Summer. That's one.
School's Out.
All right. How did I had to help you. I really don't listen to Alice Cooper, but I knew the one song. Mike, name 2 songs.
School, obviously the one you said, School's Out.
Yeah, because I just said it. Name another one.
See, I'm not a real big Alice Cooper fan, so.
So you get a pass. Come on, Ben. Name something else. Never mind. Mike, what are you here for?
Good deals and anything with X-Men.
Ooh, what do you got?
I have got some good stuff here. I just got this Juggernaut.
Ooh, now, did you watch the episode when we talked to Fabian?
I did. I did watch a little bit, and it was fantastic.
Thank you very much. Wait, you actually watched an episode without Jamie in it? See, ratings do happen without Jamie.
I know.
So you're the one guy that watched it.
I am, I guess. But see, I can say I'm a big fan of you now, too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
We got some Wolverine. And
Hey, I need that one for my comic. Can I have it?
$1.
You probably paid $1 for it.
I did.
Bastard.
And I got the X-Men Adventures with the Sentinels.
You're bending the book, you bloody savage.
Oh, they didn't put any boards in it.
Ooh, that's pretty. What else you got?
I got...
Why, Mike, why does it look like you're spending more money than Ben?
Actually, I only spent like $15 on all this.
Not bad. That's a bargain shopper right there.
I know how to bargain shop, you know.
Show me what else you got.
We got the Colossus is Back one that I wanted.
Yeah. That's a key issue right there.
This
You
one.
got that for $1?
$1.
That guy, you got ripped off, buddy. Okay, go ahead.
From downstairs.
What vendor's that? Because I'm going to go rip him off.
He's from downstairs.
Ooh,
He's
really?
the one that's got, right when you come in to the area, he's got like a bunch of buttons with $1.
$1 bit. Look at this. I'm going to show. He got this key issue for $1. For $1, he got this key issue. Where were you?
Yeah, Ben, where were you?
Yeah, a key issue for $1. He got ripped off. Okay, so what else you got?
We got the one with Juggernaut on it, which is my all-time favorite.
That's nice.
And we got the free ones that we got. We got this.
Wait, did you pay for a free comic book?
I got a free comic book. They just gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to be very upset with you.
And then they knew I liked the X-Men type stuff, so they gave me the X-Force ones.
Everybody gives those away.
So
don't feel special.
But that was my haul of I did better than Ben.
Yeah, I know you did. Is that all you got, Ben?
That's all I got.
Oh, you got something else?
Just the free one.
You- Ooh, Ghost Rider's not bad. Okay.
That's one of the. I got
Show the camera. Why are you showing me?
Ghost
Yeah,
Rider.
Ben. Tell him, Mike.
There's Street Fighter free one.
All right, so let me ask you this. Was this your first time coming to the show, Ben?
To this one, yes.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Was this your first time, Mike?
This was my first time, yes. To this.
Will you guys come back to this in September when they're back?
Possibly, yeah. It's a good price to come in, and a lot of good vendors and a lot of good deals. Obviously, $15 for all that.
Not bad. Will you come back?
I would definitely come back.
Definitely. What convention will you guys be going to next? Choose and say wisely.
I am really big fan of Rhode Island Comic Con.
Good answer. That's an honest guy. What convention would you be going to next? And choose and answer wisely.
I don't know if I want to say to the one that I'm going to next.
And that's all we got for these two guys. I'm Lewis, and we're going to go hit the floor. The guy sitting on the right to me, you all know him. He's been on the Angry Geeks many times, but not in the past few years. He is a Western Massachusetts native, the one and only Mark Mastel.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. I'm very excited that the show's come around. I've been waiting to do some shows, and this will be the first one for me for this year.
Yeah, you have not been on in quite some time hanging out with me or nor Jamie.
Yeah.
Why
Jamie.
is that? You tune in from time to time. You've seen us.
I do.
You watch us. You comment. You have fun with us. You have fun with Jack and I as well on Faces and Heels. But we have yet to have you on. It's just timing. That's what it is. It's not that our sparkle is burning your eyes like it does many other people.
Those glasses are killing me, man.
It is just. I know. What you like these glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Hollywood.
How the hell can you see through those?
I could see through them.
All right.
I see very fine. You see, it's just all the high-tech equipment, and do you know that the Angry Geeks won an award?
You did?
Yes, we won an award. Best costumes. Can you believe that?
Wait a minute.
Yes, we did. Ask my producer. Ask my producer right in front of us. He will shake his head. Philippe, did we win an award? Yes, we did.
Was it for your suit? Was it for that Superman jacket you wear all the time?
No, it's not for the suit. It was actually, and not even for Jamie. It was for the Macho Man stuff. Ooh, yeah, brother. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what do you got working on, man? You got some new stuff
I
here.
got some new stuff. I got the Chronicles of Sharpay, which is the collection of all the Sharpay stuff I did with Tom Stogowski.
Yep.
And then in the meantime, I've been doing a lot of book work, helping other artists and writers put together their publications. And in the meantime, besides working a full-time job and being a husband and a father and a dog father, I wrote my first novella, Blood in the Water.
Novella. That's like a chocolate.
It's, no, that's Nutella. Oh. And I don't like hazelnuts. No, novella is up to a certain page count. After that, it becomes a novel.
Are you messing with me?
I'm not.
Because I used to get hit in the head.
Oh, I've seen the bumps.
I know you did. I know you've seen the bumps. Are you being serious with me right now?
I am being serious.
So say that one more time.
A novella is up to a certain amount of words. Usually it's about 40,000 words. A novel is closer to 80,000 words.
Who, in the video scope right now, who else knows this? So we're going to have another poll right here on Greenfield Public Access channel, because this is an exclusive show right now. This is and nowhere else, only on GCTV. Who else? No. What are you doing? You don't have the movie magic. Only I do. Who else knows a novella or a novel? Who else knows that? I want to know, because Jamie's probably going to jump in at some time when she reviews his footage. She go, I knew that. And everyone's going to agree with her because, of course.
She's smart.
Continue.
So, I have a sequel.
Who else knows this? Because I don't. I think he's making it up.
I am not making it up. You can Google it right now. So the sequel is called The Hook, which involves all the same characters. Then, dun, dun, dun,
It says blood in the water. Where's the hook?
second book is called The Hook. The next book after that is called Alien Skin.
Okay.
And the kicker is that Alien Skin can't come out before the Hook, because some of the Hook characters cross over into the Mark universe, and they show up in this book.
What are you, George Lucas, writing Star Wars all over again?
I am. It's a shared universe, man.
And that's like, whoa. Okay.
If you understood, well, our friend Mr. Mike Dobbs.
Yes, Mike Dobbs, a good friend.
Mike Dobbs' character is in this book. He plays the captain of the ship, the research ship. He's also in part of the Hook, and then he is also in Alien Skin. Shared universe, dude.
I get it. No, I totally get it. I totally.
Because at the end of the Hook, the world goes down the toilet, and then that segues into Alien Skin. And then after Alien Skin is my Weird Western short story collection featuring Resurrection Sam.
Who's this guy?
That is
Oh, that's heavy. I thought that was rubber.
Rubber. I never touched her.
Seriously, I thought that shark head was rubber. I was going to lift it up.
That's my Slim Jim shark display for candy. See, you gotta have a thing.
I do have a thing.
You got.
Don't you miss working with me?
Jamie has two things.
Mark, where can people find you on the line?
At markmastel.com, where I barely see any kind of changes on my website, but you can also find me on Facebook at Mark Mastel and Instagram at Mark Mastel, MASZTAL.
All right, commissions. What's your lead time for commissions?
I'm open a couple weeks. They can hit me up at markmastel at comcast.net, and I can put together anything for you.
All right, last question about commissions. What's the weirdest commission anyone ever asked you for?
I think it'll go back to Bing Comic-Con, which hopefully will be back this year. We're looking for October. I've reached out to the facility, and if they can get back to me and say, yes, it's a go, we're going to get the Bing back. We do an art fight, and one year it was Darth Vader having dinner.
Did I host that one?
You might have.
I think I did. I think Jamie and I.
Oh, it was Darth Vader having dinner with Cthulhu.
Yes. I think Jamie and I hosted that one because we worked Bing Comic-Con.
And you've got 90 seconds to put all this together in front of a live audience, and they're rooting your name, and you better win, because if not, you get shamed. But the little kids have a great time because they all get free sketches. So it's a fun time. Yeah, hopefully we'll get the Bing Comic-Con going back again. The Bing has been sold, so we'll be using probably a different nonprofit. But hey, everybody knows the name, and we're going to stick with it.
There you have it. We're going to go hit the floor and have some fun. Make sure you stop by and see Mark.
Hey! That's the comic show. Buddy!
How we doing, everyone?
Okay. Hey. You be quiet. We're still here at the Hawks and Reed Community Arts Center for the Western Massachusetts Comic Book Show for the Angry Geeks GCTV special. And I was just introduced to these two cats, but we found this guy again. What's your name?
Corey.
Corey, what do you do? Who are you? And I was told that you're a brother.
I am a brother. That's my brother down there. That's my brother Sean. Right now, what do? I'm an avid fan of comic books. I like to collect comics. I see this attractive man, and I stop and say hello.
That's not what I meant as a brother. You're a broadcast brother.
Oh, yes, my mistake. I was like, what kind of brother? Yes,
I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
I'm a former broadcast brother. Yeah, I haven't been in a while, but we used to have a radio show on the same channel as he did, and it was listen to Griffin. It was great. It was a good time. We would just play our choice of music, our choice of pop music, talk about pop.
Talk about pop music?
Pop music, pop culture, all kinds of stuff that was happening.
Totally missed a reference.
Oh, yeah, my bad. My mistake. I thought we were, So, just we used to do it. We haven't done it in a while, but we still love making music. We still love talking about it. We love pop culture stuff, and here we are.
What do you got in the back?
I just walked in, so I got a free comic book.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I just got here. Like, we walked in and I saw you, and I got a Shazam, and I got a Street Fighter.
Very nice.
I'm all right with that so far.
Okay.
What else we got?
All right, so what are you looking for?
Honestly, anything that catches my eye. You know, I know there's a bunch of artists here right now I'm looking to meet, say hello to some people.
Don't drop my name because they'll kick you out.
Okay, I won't.
Especially the Jack Purcell guy.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all want to do a gag?
Sure.
You want to do a gag? No, please. I insist.
I'm listening.
Okay. Go to Jack Purcell. DC, Marvel. He's got a big banner, says a like on it. Big Facebook thumb. I want you to walk over to him and I want you to say, "Oh my God, you're Jack Purcell. I love your work. I watch you every Tuesday live on the Faces and Heels Wrestling Podcast. You trust me. I love watching it. Where's Lewis? He is an awesome host." He will say, "Get the F out of here."
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Say, "Oh my God, I love Faces and Heels. Where's Lewis?" There you go. Just do that. Say, "Oh my God, you're Jack Purcell. Where's Lewis?" That's all I want you to do.
Do that first, or you want us to? Can we enjoy ourselves first, or are we gonna get kicked right
No,
out?
no, you got to go do it now, or I'm gonna kick you out.
Okay, all right.
Where's your wristband? What? No.
I already got too much hair in the wristband. I was like, oh, man. I was like, trying to get as much hair as possible. He was like, okay.
All right. So, what are you looking for?
Maybe 5'4", 150 pounds. I like brunettes, redheads maybe. I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
I found a couple downstairs for the right price. I think we could set you up. Comic book wise, what are you looking for?
Honestly, I'm here for mainly just old toys and a few original pieces of artwork.
Definitely go downstairs. I mean, we got some original art downstairs. Jack has some tremendous stuff. If you're an X-Men fan, he's got some stuff.
For more Jim Lawson kind of stuff.
So Jim is a great cat. Have you guys met Jim before?
Oh yeah. Jim's a good man.
Yeah, Jim is fantastic. Really?
Just working with his family and understanding some things personally, and then just a very nice person in general. I'll leave it at that.
All right.
He's being very humble about the story, but he's being very humble about the story.
Well, most people, I mean, they don't like the name drop.
No one does. But he was very nice and had no idea that he was, being himself and got rewarded for being himself. Someone was like, "I can't believe you were this nice for no reason." He was like, "That's just how I am."
All right, so are you guys ever going to come back to the Brotherhood?
Trying.
I ask this gentleman all the time, what's it take to jump back in? Is there any availabilities? Honestly, I just got to make up my own schedule and get there. So,
yeah, I have a different schedule than he does, so now it's even harder for me. But he can.
Well, I tell you what, if me and my business partner, if me and my co-host can do it where she lives 3 hours away, you cats can do it, man.
Right on. For sure. Yeah, right on.
I mean it. I mean,
Thanks for the
seriously, if you guys do.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. Would you please tell this guy to shut the hell up, though?
Yeah, dude, quiet. You're interrupting this interview. You're sitting here. You're like a slub over here. Stop it. We're trying to have a good time, an emotional conversation here. Can't you see that the spotlight is supposed to be on top of me? Oh, you like that?
Oh, very nice.
Welcome to the Gun Show.
Nice. What's on that one? Oh, that's nice.
Would you believe, now I know we just said that we don't want to drop names.
Yeah.
Okay? So here I am. I'm at a comic book convention. We're hosting one of the panels, right? Because that's what Wonder Woman and I do. We go to the conventions and we host panels. So I'm sitting there. One panel, we're doing The Mayans, one of the top TV shows on TV today. And I had, it was Richard Cardenas and Clayton, or Coco and Angel. And this is right when I get Stitch. We were talking about tattoos and everything, and I look over at Coco and I said, "Well, you got a lot of tats. All yours is real." And no. I said, and Clayton, you got a lot of tats. I said, would my tat get me into the Mayans? And he said, "Well, let's see it." And I pulled up. I said, "Simba." They said no. They said no. I said, "Okay, that's fine." Year later was COVID, so we didn't have any conventions. So 2 years later, we had another convention. Primo, Bishop, leader in the Mayans, with Hank the Tank and Coco on stage. Me, Wonder Woman. Now I got Stitch. I sit there, and I look at Richard. I look at Coco. I said, dude, we go back. We have history. He goes, yes, you do. I said, you said that I needed a more badass tattoo to get in. I said, now we got Michael Irby here. We got Bishop. We got Primo. I said, sir, I said, this tattoo will not get me into the club. I said, would this tattoo get me in the club? He said, let me see it. I show him Stitch. He said, no. I get laughed at again. Go to Rhode Island Comic-Con. I'm on stage now. Michael Irby, Tom Arnold, and Opie from Sons. I get into Sons. But the Mayans won't let me in. But they let Jamie in. They let Wonder Woman in with all her tats. Go figure.
Quantity.
I think it's quantity. Anyway, where can we find you guys on social media, man?
Oh, just on Facebook, man. I'm not really anywhere else. That's it. Just, yeah.
Cool.
I don't exist, so you can't find it.
I think you were like John Cena. I couldn't see you. Shut up. Okay.
Listen to Griffin Show is still on Facebook. You can still find us there. It's not very active, but we are still there.
Well,
I apologize. The Listen to Griffin Show still has a page.
brother, you got nothing to apologize for. I hope you guys come back because I would love to do a crossover, man.
No problem.
I appreciate it. Hey, we're going to go hit the floor, do some man on the floor. That you got anything to say? It doesn't matter if you have anything to say. It just doesn't matter. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back. We're still hanging out here at the Western Mass Comic Book Show at the Hawks and Reed Center, and we're with the local talent, London Rome. And now many times I call them London, England, but it's not. It's London Rome. And this is one lucky guy because I'm seeing some art that I can't show you on camera, but if he really seen these models in person, oh, mamma mia. My God, dude, you're a lucky guy. Look at you, man, with the swagger. No, thank you. My God. I'm going to hang out with you, brother. How long have you been drawing for?
21 years.
And how long have you been hanging out with these models?
Just enough since about like the beginning of Instagram.
Really?
The DM era.
Nice. I mean, tell me, did you date any of these?
Some.
Especially the She-Hulk one? Because, like, wow, you got her number? I mean, she's like, I wish I could. Do we have like a censored picture we could show? Because this is like, wow. Anyway.
Some of the work is not safe for work.
No, it's not. It's like, holy moly. Now, let me get this straight now. It's art. It's not pornography. It's beautiful. It's breathtaking. It's natural beauty. Let me get that straight across. It's nothing perverted. It's just beauty, and you capture that, man.
Thank you kindly. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like wow. You can't take your eyes off it. I mean, you capture the essence of all these models. I mean, you're talented, brother.
Very much. Thank you kindly.
So, where can people find this artwork and see it? Because I really can't show some of it. We could probably show the Spider-Woman cover, but where can people find this stuff?
The majority of all my work you can find on my Instagram, which is Organ Donor Studios at Instagram. And I also have a Facebook under also Organ Donor Studios. And that's about it.
All right, so why organ donor? I don't get that part.
I'm a card-carrying organ donor.
Okay,
myself.
cool. All right.
But it's also kind of...
because I was thinking about the zombie cover. I was like...
I mean, well, like the classic horror angle is definitely there, but it's also, trying to win hearts and minds, that kind of organ donor.
Dude, that is beautiful. Let's pick up a piece that we can show because...
These pieces over here.
Oh, okay. Well, the camera's this way. Can you hold up this one? Because she's like...
Yeah, you can take it up.
Yeah. Show it. Like, look at this piece right here. I mean, that is just absolutely beautiful. Now, what can you come back here for a second, London? What can you tell us about this piece, and how long did it take you to do this?
Well, most of the pieces I do take about 2 hours from sketch to the finish. I do watercolor and ink, kind of traditional watercolor and ink. Recently I started experimenting with more digital mediums, but it's a pretty quick, straightforward.
Well, when it comes to media, what is your preference medium?
Watercolors is what I kind of started out with. It's what I've learned the most. It's what I've done the most throughout my life. So I feel most comfortable with watercolors.
All right, cool. Now, if you have a model that's interested in modeling for you, they just reach out to you on Instagram?
They often do reach out to me on Instagram through DMs, or, we'll have a conversation through that way, or other artists that I know will recommend or send me information for certain models.
All right, now, do you have commissions?
I do commissions.
Okay, what's the weirdest? I asked this of all my artist friends. I mean, anybody here, they all work with me already. You are a virgin to the Angry Geeks, so let me ask you this question. What is the weirdest commission you have ever been asked to do?
Well, that's a wild question because I do a lot of erotic commissions.
I can see.
So I would say, but probably like Sexy Ronald McDonald is a pretty high up.
You did not create the one with the fries.
No.
You know what I'm talking
No,
about.
that big viral one I did not do. That is not
Because I was going to be in the presence of an art god if you did.
No. That I know exactly what you're talking about. That very much inspired by that piece. This client asked me to do a sort of voluptuous pinup style Ronald McDonald.
A female.
Yes.
Oh, have you? All right, now let's go to the other spectrum now, because this is a segue. I see a lot of females here. Do you do males?
Oh yeah, of course. Okay. Absolutely.
All right, because now you got to be straight today. So being straight, I don't see no males here, and we got
Spider-Man down here.
Okay.
We got the Human Torch.
No, I'm talking the way these pictures are for males. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, we have Sam Neill from the Event Horizon.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
The nude in this booklet right here.
Fair enough. I was just checking because we gotta appease everybody today, so that's what I want.
Oh, I'm not about that kind of life. I just draw what I want.
There you go. Be happy. Do what you want. I'm Lewis, and this is London. That's awesome. That's your real name?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Jack London.
Pretty cool. All right, we're going to hit the floor. We'll be right back. The man to my left needs no introduction on the Angry Geeks. He's been on with us many times. The one and only Jim Lawson, TMNT. And he's got that great auction piece that we've been showing almost every week, Jamie and I, for Autism Speaks. That's going to be at Bacon Fest. You're going to be hanging out at Bacon Fest with us, right?
I believe I'm going to be there. Yeah, enjoying the bacon.
And you got a little. Hi, you want to talk to Mr. Lawson? Well, come on. What's your name? Come here. Be on TV. You want to be on TV? What's your name? Rylan. And you're a big Ninja Turtle fan?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Raphael.
Why?
I just like him. He's just been one of my favorites ever since I've watched Ninja Turtles.
Really? And what makes you a fan of Mr. Lawson's work?
It's just, I love Ninja Turtles. Like, it's so great. Like, I've watched it and I love it. Like,
okay. What do you have do you have any of your own artwork in there?
No, I have like all different like people that I've met and I've had them sketch something in here.
Nice. All right. I do too. Yeah. Do you draw?
Yes, I do.
Do you have any artwork to show Mr. Lawson?
No, not at the time.
Why? This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bring your stuff here and show it to stuff like Mr. Lawson, Mr. Purcell, Mr. McLaughlin. You're supposed to bring it here and say, look what I can do. This is what you're supposed to do. Because it's because of you, it's because of them that you're tomorrow's great. So you're supposed to pick up where he leaves off, right?
That's right. When I'm gone, it's all on you.
So
I'm leaving it all to you.
Exactly. So that's what you're supposed to do. So go home, get a piece of artwork, and come back. How far away do you live, and what brings you here?
I live in Chicopee.
Wow, you traveled all this way?
Yeah.
Really? How did you hear about this show?
I think my dad heard about it on Facebook, and he asked me to go, and I said sure.
So who did you come here to see, actually?
Basically all the Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly. So you watched all the movies? What's your favorite movie?
I don't have a favorite. I love them all.
Even the newer ones?
I like them all.
Oh my God, even now. Okay, I'm going to continue talking to this guy, even though you're much more polite. I do have history with him, but we would like to have you stay here if that's okay, because you'll brighten up the camera. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay with Dad? Is that okay with Dad if she hangs out with us? Okay, all right. You stay right here and don't move. And then I'll make sure he does something in your book for you. Okay, Bacon Fest. September. At least it's going to be cooler this year when we're hanging out. Because usually...
I've never been to Bacon Fest.
You've never been to Bacon Fest?
Never been to Bacon Fest.
I know your artwork has been to Bacon Fest.
Yep.
Usually Bacon Fest, when we're sitting there, everything's covered in bacon for charity, and it is hot because it's right there outside the kitchen. It's usually in August. This year it's going to be in September, I think, and it's going to be a lot cooler, and it's on a Saturday. So let the party reign, Worcester, Massachusetts.
Is it going to smell like bacon?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, Chef, make some good stuff. You are going to be stuffed. It's going to be awesome.
Boy.
But
what is it? The Heartstopper Cafe or something like that?
something like that.
Yeah. All right.
It's up in my neck of the woods because you're going to be traveling through where to get to Worcester.
All right. I get to come see you now.
If you want to, stop by the lair.
All right.
You have yet to be in the Geek Lair.
Oh.
So, yeah, the invitation's always open.
Oh, thank you.
You know that. What do you got working? What are you working on right now?
Like for work right now.
Work right now.
Right now, there is a fan comic out there that's done by this guy, Andrew Modine. He's like a West Coast guy, another guy in Russia. And I don't know how they do it or how well known it's supposed to, how much the word is supposed to get out about this thing, because I think they do it without a license. But I'm working on the third book with these guys.
Okay.
So I could be in jail by the time Bacon Fest rolls around.
Don't worry. Angry Geeks got a good attorney.
All right.
And don't forget, Autism Speaks is for Team Christopher, which is ran by an attorney, which is the Angry Geeks attorney. You're pretty much covered.
Okay, good. Good. So besides that book, I'm working on a couple of covers. Seems like there's a lot of interesting stuff coming up in the turtle world with this Armageddon. I guess there's going to be an Armageddon series featuring Rat King.
Ooh.
So hopefully I'll do a cover for that, a variant cover, and I think there's an issue before that. I'm in talks to do a cover for that as well. I think around issue 132, which should be out sometime around August, I think, so a little bit of a crush of a deadline on that one. And then there's another cover that I'm talking to a guy about. I don't know if I should say too much, but I will be the colorist on that cover. Isn't that weird?
For you, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I'm not the colorist on anything, so I'm spreading my wings a little bit, Lewis.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to hand the mic over to my newest co-host. Okay. Jamie, I'm sorry, but I got a new co-host because she's got a question for you. You have a question for Jim?
Do you think that you could like sketch something?
Sure. No, ask a question about work. Like, can I have a job drawing? Ask him who's his favorite turtle to draw.
Yeah. Who is your favorite turtle to draw?
When people ask me that, I kind of like always say Leonardo because he's got the cool swords. He always looks good. You got to admit, in any situation, you look good when you have two swords in your hands.
What? You have another question? She has another question.
Who's your favorite villain to draw?
Oh, that's a good question.
A villain.
Ooh, that was a very good question. Where did that come from? Right out of her brain. Look at that.
Wow. I'm supposed to say Rat King because he's my character, but I do love drawing the Triceratons because I'm a dinosaur guy.
And the Hobbits were your favorite one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said yes. Look at that. Okay. She did say yeah. Yes. Where can people find you through the video scope in the interwebs?
Come to my website, jimlawsonart.net, and you can find links to my Instagram there and my email, and I'm easy to find, I think.
Before we wrap up, commissions, are you open or are they closed?
I am open for commissions at a little show like this. Usually I don't like to take too many. I might take one or two. I did a quickie drawing already this morning. I'm working on another one right now, and that might be it for today.
Okay. What about your lead time on commissions through the internet?
You know what? I'm a pretty fast guy. I'm a little bit swamped with work right now, but the last commission I did, I think it took me a couple of weeks. So
there you go. Angry Geeks approved. Make sure you come to Bacon Fest and make sure you enter the raffle to get this picture. This picture right here that you're seeing is available at Bacon Fest, but you can buy a ticket for it right now. It is going for Autism Speaks. The Team Christopher, the official sponsor of the Angry Geek Show. We sponsor all these guys, and it is for Team Christopher. Make sure, drawn by Mr. Lawson himself, make sure you pick this picture up. Thank you. Now, my new co-host wants to see you. That's it for us here. We're taking off. See ya.